the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSSports.com.
And this portion of the Coaches Show brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, who will work with you to develop a complete, tailored strategy to help you achieve your financial goals. That's Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. And welcome back. John Dingens here on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner. And we're joined by head coach Mike Woodward, the head coach of the Laverne Wolverines. And, Coach, I hope you're dry somewhere and warm.
Yes. Finally, took a nice shower, got warm, got dry, and still trying to recover a little bit from last night.
I have seen I've been to games where there's a lot of rain or, even snow. But that swirling rain that happened in that second half, I don't think I've ever seen that. And the wind just picking up with that rain kind of popping in your face, and a couple of quarters you've got the wind to your back, and one you're facing a tough wind in your face. Just how did you guys cope with that last night?
Yeah, you're right. It's been first off, it's been years since I've been in a game with that mixture of wind and rain. And as far as coping with it, I thought our guys did a great job with it. Only turned the ball over one time, and obviously when you're in weather and field conditions like that, ball security is a priority. And as a coach, you're just sitting there. Just every snap, it's almost like the first thing you're hoping for is please just hold on to the ball. And, just had the one turnover. But our punt team was fantastic in terms of snapping it, catching it, kicking it, getting it out. So I thought our guys handled the weather really, really well. Of course, hurts the pass game, which we're not a big throwing team anyway. But overall, I thought we handled it really well.
I really felt like your offense works real well in as long as you don't fumble the ball. It works real well in this kind of weather. But if you get behind, or it's kind of a game that could be difficult. You kept it. That game was close last night, so I guess at any point it was anybody's game, really.
Yeah, it was. We like I said, we had a turnover, and it happened towards the end of the first half, where they returned a fumble to the 1-yard line and got their score, and that's how they ended up being up 6-0 at half. But then, we calmed the guys down, told them not to worry. We knew this was going to be, a close, sloppy game, and they were going to make a mistake, and we were going to cash in on it, and, just have faith and keep plugging away. And sure enough, our defense pinned them deep. We had a guy come through unblocked to block a punt. Had a chance to fall on it in the end zone and didn't. They ended up falling on it. So, it was still a safety, but, we missed an opportunity for 6 points right there. But we got that safety to get momentum on our side. And then a couple series later, got a touchdown and conversion to go up 10-6. And then they were just able to run the ball, down our throats there at the end and scored with, I think it was 2.5 left to go up 12-10.
12-10, it doesn't look like much, in terms of the score, but with 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to go in those conditions, that's not an easy task to try to overcome either.
No, it's not. And we were going into the wind, like you saw, talked about the blowing rain, and in our faces, and we're trying to throw the ball in those conditions, and it didn't go well. We completed the first one, second one was incomplete, and then 2 more incompletions after that. So, and that was all she wrote. They were able to kneel on it after that. So, yeah, very, very tough conditions to try to come from behind in, and painful loss. It hurts because unlike the last 2 weeks, I was really happy with how our guys played in terms of effort. I thought they fought throughout. I thought we had good energy. Gotten back to where we were, a few weeks ago in terms of those things. And, I just hate that we ended up one play short again.
Coach, is it hard to evaluate a game like that when the conditions are what they are? I think you've seen some positives coming out of that game. And with the kicking game and the few turnovers, although it was a costly one, but still, at the same time, is it kind of hard to evaluate a true test of what that game was like?
It is tough. I mean, you just kind of look to make sure, guys are going in the right place. And if a kid slips, you understand that, those kind of things. But, when you see linebackers not reacting to a guard pull, I mean, that's a mistake. I don't care what kind of weather you're in, or when you see a receiver take the wrong angle and not cut off, the edge player like he's supposed to. I mean, that's a mistake. I don't care what the weather is. So, when you're watching, and you see a kid make a mistake, you just got to look at it and say, okay, is this a mental mistake that would have been bad regardless of conditions, or is it a case of, he was trying to do the right thing, just lost his footing, something like that. So, you do have to take some things into consideration.
We're talking to Coach Mike Woodward, the head coach of the Vergne Wolverines. Still, the offense a little bit not quite where you think they ought to be at this point, or did you see some strides? And, again, it's kind of hard to tell by last night.
Well, we made some changes to it because, to be honest, I just felt like the kids had lost faith in it. So we went ahead and tweaked things a little bit for this game. But when it comes down to it, we still only scored, one time. So, regardless, we've got to get better at it. I mean, there were some positives. E.J. Robinson had a good game, running the ball for us. Dre DeMoss made a nice throw. We talk about how bad the weather conditions were, but the touchdown we scored was a pass, So, I mean, made a good throw there. But, at the end of the day, we've still got strides and improvements that we need to make so that we can stop waking up on Saturday talking about being one play away.
And it also looks like, too, you're like one or two plays away from maybe having 3 or 4 wins here. I mean, every game you've been in, and does that make it harder to take the loss, or because you've been in every game that you played just about?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but for me it does. It's frustrating as heck because, like you said, we're 0-6, and that's what people see. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you are. But if you've been to the games and you've studied them and you've seen how some of these have ended, then you also know that we're easily 3 plays away from being 3-3 right now. And if we were 3-3, it's a completely different outlook, and these are teenagers, so you can try to explain it to them, but at the end of the day, they see 0-6, and the people in the school building are talking to them about being 0-6, and people in the house are talking to them about being 0-6. So it's, it's tough to keep them believing in what we're doing and to understand, how close we are to being a good football team and to just trust the process and keep working and trying to improve.
Bad thing is a lot of those people aren't even at the game that concentrate on the losses only. But I know you want to win a game, and I think you're getting close here. But you've got McGavick coming into your place. It's Friday, correct? Or are you playing Thursday?
No, we're playing Thursday.
Okay. So weather looks terrific for that game, so we can eliminate that issue. But what do you expect to see out of your guys? Because I know you want them to rebound from this loss and get ready for McGavick.
I mean, I want to see them play with the same effort and the same heart we did last night. I mean, like I said, I felt like we'd gotten away from that the last couple of weeks playing Page and playing Smyrna, and I thought we came out last night with great energy. And great effort, and it starts there. We've got to have that kind of energy. We've got to have that kind of effort, and then we've got to pay attention to detail during the week. I mean, it's a short week, so we got 3 days of practice. Obviously we've got areas to improve on, and we need guys to take that seriously and really work on the improvement, and because those are the things we're going to need to do to go out and have a shot to win on Thursday.
McGavick is a team I know that you feel good about playing here, and I know you want a big crowd coming out on that Thursday night because, it's the Thursday night before fall break. Why not? Let's everybody come out there, right?
Exactly. It's it's homecoming also. So, we got homecoming. We're leading up into fall break. Then have the fall festival the next day, which the guys will be able to enjoy since we will play the game on Thursday. So, and like you said, I mean, it's supposed to be a great night, so weather-wise. So, definitely come out, watch football, and enjoy the Thursday night, and should be a great environment. And like I said, hopefully our guys are taking care of their business during the week to go out and play well Thursday.
Amen, brother. That's Coach Mike Woodward, the head coach at Laverne Wolverines, and that's going to be homecoming this Thursday night at Laverne. They play McGavock, and get out there. It's a Thursday night. You can go out there and watch the Wolverines play some good football. All right, thank you, Coach. And
Thanks, John.
Yeah, man, thank you. This portion of the show brought to you by Las Casas Feed Supply, locally owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, specializing in animal feeds, premium pet foods, farm supplies, and more. And when we come back, I believe we have Coach Creasy of the Oakland Patriots.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number with your insurance